Mm, how is everyone doing? Yes, welcome to Talkology. Joyce Talk not become Talkology, where we talk. There's psychology, there's sociology, there's physiology, there's philosophy, all the G. Me, I can't follow join my own. Talkology. I mean, once I'm a but I don't really do it, but so it's Talkology. Where we talk about the things where they happen for this life. We talk about the decisions that we make. We talk about how to make our life better. We talk about the things where we feel do, to just make sure that we don't put our family or ourselves in a place that is unhealthy. So today, talk be say, would they prepare to die? Talkology. Talkology don't come again. Yes, I don't come again. I know over there you will say, it is not my portion. I will not die but live. Okay, you will not die. I did not say you will die. Let me, it's time for you to even laugh, sir, because I will tell somebody, say, make it do we. They say, did I tell you I was going to die? Even in Osao, people where they Osa, people will go school, they get bachelor degree, master's degree, what is the color? PhD and all the DDDs, all the DDD. When you tell them to make a will, they tell you, say, I'm not going to. I'm not even talking about will now. Because we, the one we want to talk, say, it will better pass will. The one, no, it's serious, the one we want to talk, don't say better pass will, but it's serious pass will, I just lost somebody, and then they were planning the funeral. Don't sabi joy. Then they started wuru kata kata. I told them, I know how to donate dead body. If you people stress my life, I will donate the dead body. And that is me for you. Because I don't understand how person go die. And the people where they live where that are alive will not be in penury because they try to bury person. One time I told somebody, I said, this funeral when I do now festival. Orishirishi, Africa, man, we too they celebrate dead body. We too they celebrate the dead. I think when I lost my mom and we went for the funeral, my friend that went with me, Oremi Timothy Moore, she said, Joy, did you notice that in your state? I mean, I don't think I've seen this before, but like every other house is a coffin, is where they're doing casket. Every other, if you driving on the street, me, I did not even notice it. Yeah, because that's where I'm from. Like she being a visitor who lives in Lagos. And you don't see Lagos before you can see people when they do casket, you go taste. But you say she just noticed that every other shop on the street is casket people, casket people, casket people. So me, I want topology about preparing to die, preparing for death. There is the spiritual part, and of course, which I always talk about on Wisdom for Women, Change Therapy, because that one is very serious. But let's talk about the physical one. Let's talk about the family you're going to leave behind. For those of us that don't want to die, we don't say die. They were just saying prepare, just in case. Some people say, I'm going to live on the earth for 100 years. I'm going to live on the earth for 80 years. I always said, so you are God now. When you are born, you know when you're going to die. You see, this is the stupidity. Let me not call it stupidity. The ignorance. This is the ignorance that we are in, and we still continue to be in. So that when somebody dies, the family is left in shambles. The wife is left in shambles. We're having a discussion about housewife homemaker. Yeah, my job. I posted something. Who wants to be a housewife homemaker in 2022? This is why women don't want to be housewife and homemaker. Because that's still the case of where the husbands die and the widows are they're just thrown into things that they are not ready for. Why? Because the man failed to make preparation. I love us. So those of us that say, I don't want to die, I want to live. I will not die. Not that I don't want to die. It's different if you say I don't want to die, but the declaration that I will not die but live. Okay, don't die, you live. Okay, that's fine. But if you don't want to die, if you want to live, you know that one day you will die. It is appointed for men wants to die. Jesus died though. You know, Jesus died. So we will die, all of us. I tell people, Lazarus, Jesus raised him up from the dead. But is Lazarus still here? No, Lazarus don't die, don't go. Every person when they raise from the dead, they don't die and they don't go. So he's telling us that we are not going to live here forever. So those of us that love, I will not die but live. Let me go back to the song that you all like to sing. You know, this is another tautology for another day. When they say, oh, Sarah used to call Abraham Lord. You have to see what Abraham do. Don't go see what Abraham do. When you read your Bible, you know, for the men that want to say, hey, my wife is not submissive, look at what Abraham did for Sarah to call Abraham Lord. Abraham Lord. Look at what Sarah, you need to look. You know, for example, when the people came to visit Abraham, you know, Abraham did it. Abraham just go to tell Sarah, make cake of bread. He went and told the servant, pick the fattest calf. You go and kill it, you go and prepare it and presented it before the Lord. Sarah, he collected the bread where Sarah gets, come and presented it before his visitors. But you know, in some homes, when the visitor come, the wife go pound the yam, the wife go do the soup, the wife go carry the water, the wife go wash the hand of the visitor, the wife go set the table. The wife, after the visitor don't eat finish, she said, they know whether what the wife eat or not. Then the wife go clean the table, and the wife go sweep the house. Then you say the wife should call you Lord. Hey, Lord, that's what they call Lord. I beg you. So when you say Abraham, and I love the song where we sing, that's why I'm going to that song. I'm not talking about, you know, Lord Sarah today. That tautology now, another tautology day. So the case is the song we sing. I am a child of Abraham, and his blessings follow me. He bless. That's it before. The only blessing Abraham can follow you if you do what Abraham do, if you follow God like Abraham followed. So let us look at what Abraham did. You know, I was reading Genesis. I say, Papa Abraham, if only this man can be like Papa Abraham. Abraham bought a burying place. And I'll tell you all the people that were buried there. When Sarah, the wife, died, Abraham went to the children of earth and said, I need a burying place. He bought the cave, he bought the land, he bought the trees. When Sarah died, they buried Sarah there. Abraham prepared for his death. When Abraham died, they buried Abraham there. When Isaac died, they buried Isaac there. When Leah died, they buried Leah there. When Rebecca died, they buried Rebecca in the same place. When Jacob died, he told Joseph, make me carry me, go bury me together with Abraham and Isaac and Rebecca and Sarah. They buried Jacob there. The same place. Abraham prepared for his burying place. How many of you here are prepared for your burying place? I beg you, don't reject it. I reject it because, you know, it's so wonderful for me. One of my co-workers lost her dad. I think it was 90 something. And so it was so interesting. She said, Joy, do you know my grandpa bought a burying place. So the dad, they did not have to pay for where they buried the dad because the grandpa, when he died, before he died, bought a burying place for himself, bought a burying place for his wife, and I think he has 3 or 4 children. He bought a burying place for all of them while the man was alive, while the children were alive. So now our own dad now died at 90, I think 80 something or 90. And they now buried him in the place that the grandpa bought longest time ago. I know I used that one. And I was telling, who was I going to tell? He said, I said, won't you go and buy a land in the cemetery so that, you know, you can prepare, so that you can have a place, so that if you pass on, they can bury you there. Of course, Niger people, prayer, prayer and fasting went on that one. But the person that bought it years ago. years ago, the man bought it for all his children. You know, that is the one that will say Abraham's blessings are mine, because he followed the footsteps of Abraham. I hate to see families here. When the husband dies, then the wife is struggling to send the body from here back home. Do you know how much it is to send a body from here back home? And all the protocols and all the things that you have to go through? It's okay if you want that done. Abraham bought a place. So Jacob was able to tell Joseph, make sure my body goes to the place. Abraham already bought it. So if you did not prepare a place, they're telling you now, get life insurance. You refuse. Oh, I heard somebody say, oh, life insurance, I don't want to die. Another person say, life insurance, so my husband, this is a woman, so my husband can come and kill me. Another one say, so my wife can come and kill me. You're going to die. So if you don't get life insurance, and you did not prepare a place for your burial, I will donate their body. I just donated one. Yours truly, sincerely. When they started, I exited the group. Yours truly, sincerely. I donated the one I want to donate. Make una carry that body. Make una, if una want fry am, if una want, what I want to do? In fact, in my whole lifetime, mortuary, what I say, mass burial, they will do mass burial, because I would hate to see, somebody's child doesn't have a business. They will carry all the money, go and do festival and do burial. It doesn't make sense. Oh, I love what just happened. Somebody just lost the mom, and by pimping, they married the mom the next day. You see, this is what is so different between us and the Muslim people. They bury right there. They don't wait. We tend to wait for 2 months, 3 months. Some people wait for 6 months, for 1 year, because they're trying to do festival. Why are you doing festival? Let's take care of the living. That is my own. If you want a festival, that's me. I'm just, which is okay, and I love it. I love it. Joy is joy, and this is why Tokology is coming to you. Joy is joy, and you are you. So if you love to handle the dead, if you love to use all your savings to bury the dead, when the living is dead, the living don't have a job, the living don't have where to live, the living don't have a business, but after you go and use all the money to bury the dead, and then the living is there, suffering and struggling, it doesn't make sense to me. It may make sense to you. That's why I said, you are you and I am me. But this is for us. If you want that kind of a burial festival, please, for the sake of your wife, for the sake of your children, for the sake of the children yet unborn, your grandchildren, please, begin now to save. I told somebody, you have to start saving. Open an account. Since you don't want to take a life insurance because you're afraid that somebody will kill you, that's fine. You can open a savings account, or IN yield whatever account, and put money down there. We are just different. My mama died. My mama blessed nobody. They want to start. They have to do this, they have to do that. My question today is like, please, did she put money somewhere that me I do not know? And all this ceremony that I want to, did she put money somewhere? You say, me could not take it. If you take care of, I'll take care of when you're alive. That is me. When you're alive is when you need my money. And I always tell my children, listen, don't come and cry when I don't die. If you don't cry now, don't come and give me flower. Say, I have people going to their mother's graveside or their father's graveside and taking flowers every month. For what? That is your meddling with the dead. The dead is dead and gone. The Bible says that the memory of the dead. See, the one I say that people are. So it's okay. The money you're supposed to use to pay your bill, take it and buy flower every month and deliver at the graveside. That's okay. You want to do that. Even people are taking a trip to Jerusalem to go and see the burying place of Jesus. Jesus is saying to now. Oh, because these other people are doing Hajj, you want to follow to do pilgrimage. Jesus said to now, he never reach. Sometimes we are fasting forward too much. We are fasting forward, just like the Big Bang. Big Bang is too early. Big Bang never come. When it comes, nothing will be here according to the word of God. The same thing with pilgrimage. Pilgrimage, the time never reach. When Jesus will come, then he says we will come over to Jerusalem. Now, you all are just wasting your money and just going and just saying, okay, this is where they bury Jesus, this is where they bury Lazarus, this is where they bury this. For what? The money is supposed to take and better your life. You are going to give it in pilgrimage because other people are doing art. Must we do it? Well, if you want to go, that is fine. But make sure you prepare for your own burial. That is my own. That is Talkology today. Prepare for your burial. I know this is fasting and prayer. It's not for rejecting. People are always rejecting. You reject and receive. Reject and receiving people. Before you reject and receive, remember, if you have a wife, if you have children, settle them where. Abraham did the same thing. Abraham settled Isaac. He settled all the children of Keturah, gave them stuff and sent them far from Isaac. He prepared burying place for himself. So before you begin to do party, to do owambe, know that one day you will die. Before you begin to spray your money on side chicks and spend your money, just spending your money and you don't care about tomorrow, and then you die, and then your wife will run letter skelter. I will not letter skelter. I will donate their body. I tell people, I say, it's because when I see their body now. The people who die in fire, they see their dead body. The people who die through plane crash. It might sound like strange to you. Yes, it is strange. People who die by plane crash, they see their body. The people who die, maybe they in the water, where they go fine, we don't see their dead body. What happened? What happened to those people? They see their body. So because you see them, now because you see their body, now when I want carry all in our life savings, take do burial. What I'm saying to you is really fresh in me. But me, I am one kind of person where when I stand my ground, I take my stand. When I decide I want to donate their body, I had to stay. I donate it, and I ain't looking back because I will not be in penury because I want to bury somebody. You should not be in penury because you want to bury somebody. And the worst one is that you go and borrow money or you go and take credit card because you want to travel home to go and bury somebody. It doesn't make sense. You cannot go. Have a budget. Me, I have budget. Oh, my finances is so budgetized that you cannot even imagine. If I have anything to do, I have a budget. I have burial, I have a budget. And I'm not moving out of that budget because I will not be in penury. The person that is there said, they will not be happy that because of them I'm inside debt. So why am I going to be in debt to bury somebody? It doesn't make sense. You don't have the money, dash their body to mortuary. They did the right, they bury you. The Talkology now strange and very important Talkology for somebody out there. Because you may be out there, maybe you've lost somebody and your family is just clapping down on you. Oh, we need to do this. Oh, we need to do that. Oh, no, we don't need to do nothing. I don't have the money. The person that died, did they keep money somewhere for me to use to bury them? I bet I done. They didn't yang me. Make una savior me. They keep money for me. That's why I say now is the time. If you know you want festival, y'all hear me. If you know you want festival, tell your family member, it's so funny. Talkology. My sister used to say, hey, this is your mouth. Talkology fits me. He said, I told all of my people, I say, y'all listen to me, I listen good. You all begin to put your money aside for your burial. They think I'm playing. I am not playing. Because number one, I will not be in debt to bury nobody. I don't mind borrowing money to help you start a business because that is the living. Help you pay your school fees, help you do something, maybe help you get married, maybe you're having a child and you need hospital bill paid. I don't mind stepping in to, stretching myself or stretching myself a little bit for life events. But it comes to dead events. If you want carnival, if you want 10 cows on where you die, if you want to feed your whole village when you die, I beg you, make you put money aside. Begin to put small money now. Just go to your bank and go and open a debt account. Don't even call it debt account. Just say my village, feeding my village account. Since you want to feed your whole village when you're there, so that they will know. I hear stuff like that. So that they will know, that when we buried my father, when we buried my mother, when we buried my brother, when we buried my sister, when they buried You know, I love Pastor Ayo Isheja for something he said. Somebody go see something, contact the man. That's what he said anyway. He said they told him that his father in Papa no they happy. Papa don't die you. You know they happy. Say what things they happen. He did not get befitting burial. You know, that is African term, befitting burial. What is befitting burial? Make not even let me. I know go tautology that one. So he sent a message back through the sender. They go and tell him, the person that you sent it to me, that when he died and left me young, how did he expect me to survive, to come and have money to give him befitting burial? You know, we have all this, all the cultures, man. I try to tell people, you see, these cultures, it is human beings that sat down, because sometimes that sat down and wrote them. Sometimes we want to, I don't know whether we want to believe that the cultures were, you know, like a Mormon church. Should be Mormon. Yeah, Joseph Smith, it was dropped. I think Mohammed said they dropped the Quran for him too, like that. I don't know. But at least they dropped it for him. So sometimes we want to believe that this our culture, it was dropped from heaven. It is men, no, without even any woman contribution that sat down and wrote all this culture. And then we believe that nothing can change. No. In this life, human being, we to change. Constitution, they go through amendment. Constitution, they go through amendment. You hear me? Constitution. So our culture, no, they go through amendment. They could not help me. Our culture, no, they go through amendment. So someone say, oh, we need to shake the village. We need to give our father a befitting burial. Question for you, what is befitting? What is it befitting? Before it can be fitting, let's be like Abraham. Abraham prepared for his burial. I am a son of Abraham. Abraham blessings are mine. Abraham blessings are mine. Now, so the blessings they come. So tautology today. Prepare for. I did not say prepare to die. I'm saying prepare for. Just like you're preparing, you know, everybody investing in shares and stocks and crypto and this and there. You know, you're preparing for business, preparing to go to school, you're preparing to get married, you're preparing to marry, preparing to born, preparing this, preparing that. One of the things that you must prepare also is to die. Prepare for death. You have to prepare for death for the sake of your family. Some people die, and then the children become orphans. The schools cannot be paid because I've used all the money and all the savings to do what? To feed the village, to attend to one stupid culture that don't make sense. You have to feed the elders, then you have to feed the chiefs, then you have to feed the young men, then you have to feed the women, then you have to feed the adubo, then you have to feed the community, you have to feed the church contract to go put their own there too. You have to feed everybody. The money day. Where the money day? I lock up only ejo. Anybody get buried, body to bury, make the burial. I lock up. So if we're saying here in the diaspora, get life insurance. So if anything happens, I think your money for burial to take you to Osa, or to take you back to your country, it is there. If you do not prepare that money, any wife where they carry husband go with 15,000-30,000, the money where you go take carry number one, the money where you go take transport yourself number two, and then if they have children, they want the children to go to. Me, listen, I am carrying placard though. I am carrying placard, say, prepare. Maybe not, some wives will not talk. And then they be doing GoFundMe. You don't have to do GoFundMe. When you're alive now and you're hearing this, why are you doing GoFundMe? You have a job. Are you not saving? We prepare. In Ecclesiastes, I got to go to the Bible. We say you should cast your bread on many waters. Cast your bread, save. He said, it's put some here, put some there. You never know which one is going to return, but save for your death. Save for when you're going to be out of this world. Live on this. The same way we say, live as today is your last day. We say that all the time. Live as like today is your last day on earth. The same way, save as if, you're going to live here, especially if you have a wife. Don't even depend on, my wife's going to bury me. Why? No. Abraham. Hey, I said I call Abraham Lord. I said that one another tautology Psychology another day. Sarah called Abraham Lord. Abraham bought a burying place. For who? For Sarah. Because Sarah died first. So he bought that burying place. They buried Sarah there. Abraham was buried there. Rebecca, Isaac, Jacob, and Leah was buried there. Okay? So prepare a burying place if you're a man. Make sure that you get, you don't throw your family into poverty. Because the line between, especially if you're not really up there, the line between poverty and, middle class is very thin. Right now, middle class, whether middle class there anymore, we don't even know. Because it's almost, being erased. So what are you doing? So psychology today, you see, sociology, psychology, this is ology to talk. To talk is so that, you will think, so that we will think, so that we will consider our ways. Consider the things that we do. Consider the decisions that we make. Consider how we're just living a life of like, well, when I die, I die. When you die, you die. What happened to your children? When you die, you die, especially when your children are young. You don't know. You cannot have young children, you don't have life insurance. You cannot have young children, and let me say it again. You cannot have young children and you do not have life insurance. You have to buy life insurance if you can. If there's nothing like you can afford it. Your job, sometimes a job offer it, and then max it out. And then outside, get one. Because when you leave your job, you actually lose one from your job. But get one outside. And sometimes the younger you are, the cheaper this life insurance is. And then when you get it, the money that you pay stays. Some of them the money doesn't change. As little as $30, $40, $50 that you used to give your side chick, that you used to, buy rice and buy beans and buy this and buy Starbucks and Chick-fil-A and all this money that we have money. Just like it is what is important to you or to us that we spend towards. So this one, I don't have the money for life insurance, is a lie. When you actually look at it, because you're not budgeting, when you look at it, you see that I spent $10 there at Walmart. Then I went to African store, then I bought a kidney corn. Then at the end, I've spent more than $200. You have clothes at home, but you're still going to shop for more clothes. The one in the house, you have not finished wearing them. So all those money, you can reroute those monies to life insurance to just make sure that you are preparing for your death. And if you can, take a step and go and see where they bury people. I know that's not very popular, especially for where we are from. Like, go. You are going to the funeral, you're going to bury people. Check and say how much, you can sit down. Estate planning. I'm talking about estate planning too. I did a couple of weeks ago. So estate planning. Go over there and see how much they sell. Because listen, if you buy now, you get it at the price for now. And guess what? The price don't remain the same. The price go up. And you say, but they hear nothing. Just go and find out. You go to buy a car, you go to buy a house. That is the place. That is don't you call it final resting place? Where you are going to be rested until the Lord Jesus comes. Where you are going to be rested and where you are going to rest, whichever one, until the Lord Jesus comes and the trumpet sounds and the dead in Christ will rise up first. Okay, so you need a resting place. So my own is on psychology today. Prepare for your death. It's not a very popular talk, but let me talk. If somebody got to talk, if somebody got to tweak our brain, and that's what psychology is good doing, is tweaking our brain, getting us to think another way, getting us not to think like, regular human beings. We got to stop thinking like regular human beings, concerning your job, concerning your family, concerning your business, concerning your life, concerning your children, very soon I'm going on womanliness and femininity. That's another thing we're going to be doing. So, it's not regular. Just like I'm saying, housewife, homemaker, who wants to be into who don't want to be? Tell me who don't want to be. That was another story for another day. Psychology today, let's prepare. Prepare, especially if you're the head of the house, like Abraham. Prepare. Don't throw your family into a state of you get sick, and because you don't have life insurance, you don't have short-term disability, you don't have money saved up, and your family is doing GoFundMe. Your family running as a skelter. Your wife begin to, to really crank up. Which woman will be happy to the cranking up? just because you drop the ball. Stop dropping the ball, especially this one for really the end of the house. Those of us who want your Sarah to begin to call you the Lord, do what Abraham did so Sarah can call you Lord. Anyway, prepare for your death. Prepare for the day that you will die. So maybe that's a little better. Prepare for a day that you will die. We say save for the rainy day, because they say when it begins to rain, it really pours. So save for the rainy day, because one thing that is sure, death must come. One thing that is sure, rain must come. Seasons change. We don't remain rich forever. We don't remain poor forever either. There's morning and there's evening. Seed time and harvest is something that is there. So life and death is what we have to go through. We live to begin to die. We are born, we begin to live, and then we die. So when we prepare for living, we must prepare also for the end of life. So thank you for joining me on Talkology today. Please love, share, tag somebody on this. Begin to pick their brain and begin to have a conversation with your family. You may not even tell them where the money is, because some people are so afraid that if the spouse know that they are going to kill them, I don't know how much the money be said, where person go keep person. But all right, Jesus day, shaman. Make we just say, do the right thing. The right thing is for you to, as you prepare for living, prepare also for the day that you will exit this earth. Because one day we will not exit the earth, but we want to exit the earth and leave our family in a good place. Not leave our family at the graveside. Your wife will just be, and your children will be like, they just can't wait for the funeral to be over. No, you want to leave them. When my husband used to say something, very interesting, that when he passes on, the children will be like glad. After they cry finish now, when they cry, water for high, they'll be like, okay, Dad, what did Daddy leave behind? What's up? That's what you should be. Don't put your family in a place of, because you died and they go into poverty, or because you die, your children can't go to school. Because you die, your wife cannot survive. Especially if you have your wife is a housewife or maker, we need to do better. We need to prepare more, especially, hashtag Adam work. If your wife is a homemaker, hashtag Adam work. I mean, work, and there's dignity in every kind of work. Crank it up so that your family will not be, at disadvantage when you move over out of here. God bless you. Catch you next time on Talkology.